Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the 3 best lacrosse ball exercises for shoulder health. First one we're going to talk about is a PEC Minor Release. The PEC Minor muscle is located in the anterior chest. So we have the PEC Major, which is the big guy, and then we have the PEC Minor, which is underneath, okay, right in the center there. So if you kind of find your shoulder crease right between your shoulder and chest, move in about 2 inches, it's exactly where the ball is going to go. So you're going to take this ball, put it there, lean against either a rig or door frame, just like so. Make sure you have a staggered stance with your feet, okay? That's going to protect your back. So leaning into the rig, right on that spot, you're going to pin the ball, and then with your arm straight in front of you, elbow locked, you're going to perform straight arm raises overhead, as high as you can go comfortably. Now, I don't want the ball to be rolling up and down, so if it is, I want you to hold it with your other hand, okay, just like this. You're going to do 10 or so raises with your arm, and then you're going to move on to another spot, higher or lower, left or right, and just work on whatever area you feel is the tightest. Spend about 2 minutes or so hitting a few different spots. Number 2, we're going to head over to the turf. All right, next up is the subscap. Subscap, if you take the armpit, divide it in half, it's the back half of the armpit on the inside of the shoulder blade. That's where the ball is going to go, okay? Make sure, it's important to this one, it's not in the middle. There's a lot of sensitive structures, vessels, nerves. You want to be on the outside against the shoulder blade, okay? You're going to lie on the ball, right on top of that spot there, okay? The arm is overhead, but it's not fully overhead, so it's overhead a little bit, elbow bent 90 degrees. Very first step I want you to do is push that elbow into the ground just for like 2 or 3 seconds and then relax. All that's going to do is allow your body to seep and sink into that ball a little bit further so you can get a more intense and more specific mobility exercise here. So you're pushing into the ground, 2-3 seconds, relax, then you're just going to rotate the arm forward and back. Just as far as you can comfortably in each direction, keeping the elbow bent 90 degrees. So you want to spend about 30 seconds or a minute. Move the ball up or down, just like the last exercise. You're going to repeat. Again, 30 seconds to a minute or so. And you want to spend about two minutes total working on that muscle. Third drill, it's going to work on the lat. Lat, of course, big muscle on the outside of the body. You're going to place the ball right on that muscle. So looks similar to the last one I showed you, but not on the inside of the armpit here. It's going to be on the outside. So you're going to lie on that ball. Arm is straight with this one, palm up, okay? This one, I do want the arm in pretty much as high as you can get it overhead comfortably. Roll around a little bit, find whatever area feels the tightest or feels like it really needs to be worked on. Pin that sucker down, and then what you're gonna do is kind of rotate your body just a little bit, kind of in this fashion, over that ball. Again, you don't want the ball to be rotating or rolling across your lat. You want it to stay pretty specific on that point. So you want to spend, again, 30 seconds to a minute working on that spot. Move the ball higher, move it lower, find another area that feels particularly tight. Spend another 30 seconds or so, 30 seconds to a minute working that spot. Another option with this one that you could do is with the arm overhead, you can pin that sucker down and you can do arm movements, just like this. Just make sure that palm is facing up, very important. About 2 minutes total with that one as well. So there you have it, 3 best exercises with a lacrosse ball to improve shoulder health. Give them a try and let me know what you think.